2023 and has not shown any commitment or any activity, then he will be party to him. That will be unfair to the party.
Williams Wobodo said it is the party's national leadership that decides who should be recognized as state leader, adding that the FCT minister can also serve in that capacity.
It is the leadership of the party at the national that says who is the leader of APC in Rivers State. But you don't push away the fact that we have a minister of the Federal Republic who, even though he's a member of the PDP, is working assiduously with the president to ensure that APC government succeeds. From time to time, APC members are at liberty to rub minds with him.
Okay. So I have to tell you, and this is my personal opinion, and I'm speaking for myself, these are the most confusing times politically for me, as a person who grew up in Nigeria, has a fair understanding of how governance, the constitution, politics, and parties work. River State is breaking all the rules, all of the rules, all the things we know. My first question is, because I feel like you get better value by asking questions than making statements. Does this now confirm the rumor that Wike is the leader of the APC and the PDP in this state? Because an APC chieftain, as this report claims that the respondent is the one speaking. Once upon a time, till as recently as today, the idea that Wike controls APC and PDP in River State was speculative. It was a rumor. When someone says it and the person says, you can't prove it. But we cannot deny that he has influence, right? There's no question about that. And you're confirming this not just by the actions and the body language of party members, but in some cases by even the words. A couple of months ago, I had Chief Tony Okocha in this studio with me on Hard Facts. I think at the time, the emergency rule hadn't started because one of the many things he said that day was that Fubara should resign. So while those conversations around Fubara resign were ongoing, there was no emergency rule yet. And if you remember, a road or street had been named after the FCT minister by Tony Okocha, who is the NDDC rep for River State. And I asked him, did you consult with the local government? Because according to the constitution, renaming of streets is in the purview of local government area. I said, no, as the NDDC head, I have the power. I said, no. Long story short, we had a back and forth. We looked at constitution, we argued, we spoke English. But my question to him that day, leading to why did you rename a street, Chief Wike Street, was what is your relationship with the FCT minister? And he spoke highly of him. Talked about how he's revered, he's a character that he admires. So there's no question about Wike's influence, right? But influence is different from control. When you say Wike controls PDP and APC, that's another conversation. When you say Wike influences, that one is not up for debate. It is a statement of fact. So if an APC chieftain, as this report continues to call this respondent, is saying that instead of Tonya Cole, who was a governorship candidate, under the umbrella, I beg your pardon, under the broom of the party, is not the leader of the party, you now say, okay, no problem. Tonya Cole is not leader. Why is he not leader? Because being a governorship candidate does not automatically qualify you. You say, okay, no problem. Oga chieftain. Okay, who is now this leader? The person now says Wike. You're like, are we missing something? Or is politics played differently in River State? But this man has clearly maintained, more times than we can number, that he is a member of the PDP. Even the president himself has jokingly said, we wish that Wike can defect to our party. And everybody laughed. You might say he is behind the controversy, the problems, the kata and wahala of the PDP. There's no problem. But he is a member of the PDP. How is it that a PDP member somehow is more qualified to be leader of the APC in Rivers State than an APC member who was a governorship candidate. Again, I'm genuinely curious. I'm just curious. This is for my personal... Well, the spokesperson of the Emeka Beke-led APC supports Mr. Cole's claim, and he maintained that party members cannot regard the FCT minister as leading both the APC and the PDP.
I would not be drawn to keep on discussing non-members of the All Progressive Congress until Mr. Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, chooses to officially join the All Progressive Congress. I cannot also be talking about or prognosing into issues that does not in any way basically affect what I do as spokesperson of APC in Rivers State.
So my question is simple. And believe me, I have a lot of questions, but I have brought myself to the position of asking just one. What qualities should determine who becomes the leader of a political party in any state in Nigeria? It is that simple. If you understand it, please help me. 0817 923 0002. Now, it is important to note that between now and the break, only one call can happen. 0817 923 0003. Hello. Good evening.
Oracle.
Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
What's your name?
My name is Comrade Clinton. I'm calling from Bori.
All right, Clinton, you have just 2 minutes. No, just 1 minute, but with a few seconds. Go ahead.
Right, I will try. The FCD minister is a very influential politician. He's not a member of the APC. I believe he influences other politicians, other political parties in Nigeria, not just Rivers State. For me, he's not a leader of APC, but he's a leader of the Renewed Hope family in Rivers State. And that Renewed Hope family comprises all political parties in Rivers State that believes in what Mr. President is doing. As for Toyeko, he cannot ascribe himself to be the leader of APC because he doesn't attend APC meetings. He doesn't command followership in Rivers State. I don't see the core followers of Toyeko anywhere. He doesn't have a structure anywhere in Rivers State, so he cannot say you're the leader of APC. It's not possible. Leadership is earned. So if the FCD minister decides to defect to the APC, automatically, because of the kind of grassroots followers you have, we will confer his leadership on him without even him demanding. That's the kind of person we want as leader of the party. For now, we have leaders of APC because we have different politicians that have contributed to the growth of the party in the state. But Toyeko is not one of them and can never be one of them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll take that break. I had a couple of questions for him, but the break is upon us. Stay with us.